In this next video, we're going to cover how to add blog posts to the site. So like before, when you first get logged in, you're on the dashboard, and you will just come right down here to what's called posts. Go ahead and click on that. And you can see it comes with a default post that's here. We'll just bypass that one. If you do have one in here that you want to edit, you can just click into it by clicking the title or clicking the edit button right here. In this instance, we're going to go ahead and click Add New. And when you get in here, like with pages, it's just like working with a page, really. You have the option to use the Visual Composer tool that I showed you a little bit of. In this instance, though, the post is not already built for you. So like before, we go ahead and we click on this backend editor. First thing we're going to do is say add an element here. Click on that, and we'll put in a text block. So let's just give ourselves a little bit of Latin to work. And there we've got a nice big long fake blog post. As I mentioned before, you can rearrange this pop-up window, make it bigger for yourself so you've got some more space to work with. So there we've got our basic text, about tree trimming or whatever it might be. We hit Save Changes here. So I don't want these to be published and get indexed just yet, so I'm just going to go ahead and say Save Draft. And I can preview that. So here we'll have to do a little work. This one is set up to have a featured image at the top, which we can add. Here's where a featured image goes. Maybe we'll just fill one in just so it doesn't look silly right now. Go to the media library here, and we'll just grab one of these images. Save draft. Come over here and we'll update it. There, we now have a featured image. Like I said, when you guys are actually ready to go with this, we'll need to do some minor updates. If you want to use a featured image, we'll put a little space in here. We'll also need to add the news item back into the navigation, but that's pretty quick and easy. If you want to do some more formatting with this other than what you see here, I mean, you don't have to go crazy with blog posts. They're mostly just to provide that, an extra SEO hook to the site, but, you still don't want them to look terrible. You can see here, you've got this options for making this into columns. So, it'll tell you the fractions. If we want to make this a little more interesting, we could say 2/3, 1/3. So now it's split this into two columns. We could come over here and we could either add an image. We'll want it full size. Select an image here. We'll just throw this shot of Jeremy in. Save changes. Again, we don't want to publish it. So that obviously looks a little bit silly with this extra white space under here. We can then potentially just add another row. And we could take this extra text out of here. Add another text block. Paste it all in. So now you can see we've kind of got a grid going along here. We've got a 2/3, 1/3, and then we've got a full width row here. When we save this now, and we refresh this, there. And as you would hope, when we get to smaller sizes, it rearranges everything, so it keeps everything in a nice looking format. Again, we can either ditch this thing up here or make it look different so that it stretches all the way across. whatever that might need to be. So you can add categories to these blog posts as well. Oh yeah, we'll want to give this a title. Categories can be helpful as you start to get more and more posts. If somebody actually wants to go and read the blog and filter through them. Here's one client of ours that has a lot of, they do a lot of posting, and so you can see there's categories here, and so immediately becomes a way that you can filter the posts. Once you click it, it will only show you the posts that relate to that particular category. So you can easily add these on the fly. Just say add new category. This one can be tree trimming or whatever it might be, yearly maintenance. And those would dynamically be added to that side filter that you saw on the example site there. As you go, they would add those in. I think that's most of what we need to show here. So yeah, you can just you can add rows, text blocks, pictures, whatever it is that you want. These items can be rearranged as well. You can drag this item up here. This one can go down here. These rows can be rearranged in order. It's a really nice tool, drag and drop. This will also apply to the website pages that I showed you earlier. Yeah, I think that's it. This is Blog Posts. Thanks.